Namaskar friends, this is NJ, your host on this channel. So guys, in this video we will have our discussion on the weekly forecast results for all the rising signs. So guys, this week is going to be special because on Tuesday, on Feb 4th only, planet Jupiter is coming out of its retrograde motion. During this week, Moon is going to be staying exalted, getting conjunct with the planet Jupiter. It is going to be getting conjunct with the planet Mars as well, which gives formation to the so-called Chandra Mangal Yoga as well, which is considered as good for wealth. So overall guys, the week has got very positive energy in store for all of us, and during this week only, like on Monday and Tuesday, Venus and Rahu are also going to be very tightly conjunct, almost on the same degrees. So that means all the planets are going to be in an accentuated state to manifest results. And guys, let's say for example, whatsoever theme is getting formed in the transit, if you're also running the dasha of the same planet, then there is a high possibility that you can manifest that event in your life. So guys, in this video we will have our discussion based on the journey of the moon in the zodiac, how it is going to be influencing you specific to your rising sign, and I will also add the element of the psychic message for this week for your Lagan. So guys, starting first with the Aries Lagna natives. So guys, in your case, if you have to give attention, Moon is going to be starting the journey like on Monday only. It is going to be half of the day, it is going to be conjunct with Venus and Rahu. Then it is going to be transiting in the Aries sign, and then it's going to be getting exalted in your like third house, Jupiter coming out of your retrograde motion, and then it is going to be getting conjunct with your ascendant lord in the third house. So guys, if I were to say, the highlight of this week is that a lot of the Aries Lagna natives are going to be giving attention to the matters of their finances. Let's say for example, if you are already finding any blockages in your financial portfolio, or like this could be any specific area where you are in the dire support from the family members, even like for all those kind of people who want to organize any of the religious kind of event in their house, like any puja, any anushthan, even for that the week is actually supporting you, because guys, Jupiter, like it's a very heavy energy, and that planet coming out of its like after its like long retrograde, coming out of its retrograde motion, and during the same time Moon getting conjunct with Jupiter, getting exalted. So that means there's a high possibility in terms of the matters of your finances this week hold this potential to give you something which has been long much awaited. Along with that guys, the conjunction of Moon with your like ascendant lord in the third house on Saturdays and Sundays, like by the end of the week, there's going to be heightened energy. Like, you know, a lot of the people might prioritize taking out time for their friends. Some people might also go for any short trip with the family, with the friends. That is also in the cards. But overall guys, the highlight of this week is some positive, substantial development in the matters of your finances. Now guys, when I was looking at that based on the psychic message and all, so for you guys, as you can see that the cards which I got, so there is like 10 of the pentacles which came out to be reversed. So somehow, like just because Venus and Rahu is there in your like 12th house, so if there have been any of the issues in the matters of your heightened expenses, it's a reversed card in the past, from the past couple of weeks. So during this time you will be in that mindset that I need to broaden my horizon, I need to look forward to more opportunities, and yes, some sort of significant financial investment is going to be the recurring kind of thought in your mind. That is how I can attach the theme of this week for the Aries Lagna natives. Now guys, moving ahead, now when we talk about from the Taurus Lagna natives point of view, so guys, in your case, Moon is going to be starting the week being conjunct with your ascendant lord in your 11th house. Then it is going to be like getting exalted right over there in your first house, getting conjunct with Jupiter, which this week would have turned into the direct motion as well. So on Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, moon is going to be giving very strong results. Being your third lord, it is going to be giving strong results right over there in your first house. And on like Saturday and Sunday, it is going to be finishing the week in your second house, being conjunct with the planet Mars. So guys, if I were to say, in your case, especially all those kind of areas where you are the face of any brand, any project, any drive, you are a freelance person, you are like a self-employed person, or let's say for example you are in any form of like giving consultation to people, teaching, training, finance. So if you're already in these kind of roles, there's a high possibility that during this week you will see some sort of development. Just because guys, when we talk about the planet Jupiter, it has got more to do with the leap of faith or like divine intervention, luck supporting us. So I would say this thing that for like standing a chance in any kind of conflicting kind of situation, regarding that front, the energy of this week seems to be much more promising for the Taurus Lagna natives. It's just like that guys, when moon is going to be getting conjunct with the planet Mars, over there there's going to be slight harshness in your speech. So that is the one area where you have to be mindful of. But overall guys, just because you know like Jupiter's influence right over there in your first house, so overall this week is going to be filled with lot of hopeful and optimistic encounters in the life. That's all what I can say for the Taurus Lagna natives. And yes guys, like the way I've been saying this thing, all those people who are like self-employed and freelance people, during this week there's a high possibility that you know some sort of more work, more opportunities, or if you are chasing someone, any brand deal, any sponsor and something, so this week will prove out to be much more in your like support. Like omens will definitely support you during this week. And along with that guys, when we talk about the matters of the relationship and all, so yes, there's going to be the seventh lord is still afflicted, moon is going to be getting conjunct with it. So matters of relationship, courtship and all might be a stress point for many Taurus Lagna natives. But apart from that guys, Jupiter in your case is 11th lord. Your ascendant lord is already there, exalted in your like 11th house, being conjunct with Rahu. So I would say this thing that more than the intimate partner, or this could be your husband, this could be your wife or your spouse, it's just like that friends might play a very significant role during this time. Now guys, when I was like trying to look at that what is the kind of a message which I got for you, so over here just because the whole highlight started with the 10 of the wands. So if in the past you have been in any kind of pressurizing kind of situation, right in the middle of it the king of the cups card came out to be reversed. So let's say for example if there is some like father like kind of figure who is not giving you the kind of support which you need, so I would say this thing that try to be self-reliant, because when we talk about the page of the pentacles, that also turned out to be reversed. So that means that just because of your boyishness or your immaturity, you might lose out on the opportunity. So just be very mindful. It's just like that the pressure situation has been a theme of the past, but if I were to look at the current and the future, there's a lot of hope which is attached with it. All what is matters is that be in command, in control of your emotions, of your feelings, and do not act immature while dealing with any of the financial negotiation. Now guys, when we talk about from the Gemini Lagna natives point of view, so guys in your case moon is going to be starting the week from your 10th house, and it is going to be ending the week right over there in your first house. The good part is that guys, during this week moon is going to be getting conjunct with the planet Jupiter and getting exalted in your like 12th house. It is also going to be getting conjunct with the planet Mars as well, right over there in your ascendant. So guys, if I were to say Saturday Sunday does not seems to be very promising because Mars is not a very favorable planet for you. So just be very mindful that there could be some health related concern regarding which you have to be careful. You do not have to be too aggressive or too rash in any of the office or work related negotiation, if like going to work on Saturdays and Sundays getting applicable in your case. So just be a little bit mindful over there. For all those kind of people like in whose case anything to do with the overseas, like something to do with the like if you're already working in like hospitals, you are in working in the fields of the research or something to do with the import, export, immigration, during this time only you're already on a vacation, you're already traveling with your family and all, then it is going to be good experience. Like, you know, moon being exalted conjunct with the Jupiter, so that generally gives very good cultural understanding. It also makes us, like, you know, feel very blessed. Life actually treats us in a way that we get that feeling of being blessed, being well taken care of and all of that. So and yes guys, because in the start of the week moon is going to be transiting from your 11th house as well. So in terms of the flow of the income, the week is good. Any of the travels, the week is creating a good energy. Even in the matters of your career as well guys, Venus and Rahu are going to be very tightly conjunct on Monday and Tuesday. So I would say this thing that yes, there's a lot of like action and development which is happening, especially if your life right now is aligned with the domain of the 12th house, something to do with the art, with creativity, with cleverance, with foreign investment. Even in terms of the foreign investment and something, the energy of this week is very promising for you guys. Look at it in this way. See why the transit of the slow moving planets is important, because once Jupiter is going to move to the Gemini sign, after that, like, you know, Jupiter is not gonna come back to this placement in next couple of years. And the beauty is that whenever the transiting moon is getting conjunct with Jupiter in whichsoever sign it is, we feel very optimistic on those 2.5 days, or we have this capacity that if we are taking chance in any specific area, luck might support us. So, and when Jupiter is in Taurus, Jupiter has to do with the wealth, with the finances. Taurus has to do with the wealth and finances, and moon gets exalted over there. So I mean to say, especially Wednesday, Thursday, Friday seems to be very promising for any investments, from the investments point of view. And if you're already like traveling or something, any of those people who are in the business of import, export, immigration, like you're already like organizing or participating in any yoga, spiritual retreat, it's going to be beneficial time for you. So yes guys, this is how it is going to be turning out for you. Just only on the Saturdays and Sundays you have to be slightly mindful that it could be like little bit energy of you know, being very easily provoked or feeling very anxious and nervous. So just be very mindful of that. Now guys, the message which I got for you guys is, if you look at over here, the death card came out to be reversed. The Three of Pentacles came out to be reversed. So like majority of the cards came out to be reversed for you guys. So yes guys, when we talk about see, death is like just like that. If you have already been recovering from any breakup or something, any major chaotic transformating experiences, you're dealing with that, so the week is going to be little bit therapeutic for you. And yes guys, all what is needed for this week is that based on this calculation, so just be very too much of the daydreaming might not be very good for you. I guess moon is transiting from the 12th house. I guess that is the only reason this card came. So too much of the daydreaming is not very good for you while working on any like any details. Like you're still working on the foundation of something, you know, like the way when we are like getting a new vendor, getting a new like any of the service provider, the terms which we agree on the initial meetings, that becomes very important. So if all of that is getting applicable in your case, just be very mindful. Too much of the daydreaming is not good for you. If you have to finalize some new vendor or like service provider, do take into consideration the initial terms and agreements. And those people who are recovering from any addiction, any kind of breakup and all, the week is going to be much in your favor. Now guys, when we talk about from the Cancer Lagna natives point of view, so guys, in your case, moon is going to be starting the week from your like 9th house, and it is going to be ending the week in your like 12th house. During this week, moon is going to be getting exalted, your ascendant lord getting exalted in the 11th house, getting conjunct with Jupiter, which would have on Tuesday would have come out of its retrograde motion. So yes guys, the energy of this week is very strong, very favorable for you. To begin with, I would say this thing that in terms of prioritizing the matters of your career, the week is being very promising for that. See, the thing is that when moon is going to be transiting from the Aries, Saturn is going to be giving its third aspect as well. So yes, at work, at your workplace, especially on like Mondays and Tuesday, there might be some sort of stress which you have to deal with, you know, where people are pulling you down. There's like a lot of pressure and on. But guys, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday is going to be very, very hopeful. Again guys, I'm going to say the same thing. Jupiter is going to be moving to the Gemini in the month of May. Now it is in its full force in your 11th house, and whenever the transiting moon goes from there, those days are very, very important for you. Moon is going to be getting conjunct with Jupiter when Jupiter will move to the Gemini as well. But the beauty of the Taurus is that it is where moon gets exalted. So that means you put your whole emotions of your body for manifesting something, any wish, any goals, any plans you have. This is going to be very hopeful time for that, at least to sow the seeds and see them, you know, getting fructified in next couple of like months or days or weeks. So regarding that, so guys, if I were to summarize the highlight of this week, the week will start on a kind of a being under the pressure at work kind of note. But Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, there will be very quick spike in the flow of the income. Some people might also listen to some very good news as well, like something which has been long much awaited. You will certainly hear some very good news as well. And guys, on Saturday and Sunday you have to be careful. See, Mars in your case is your favorable planet. Like Mars and Moon conjunction, Chandra Mangal Yuti Lakshmi Yog is considered as good, but it's just like that guys, it's the 12th house. So that means if you are a kind of person, when you are being under pressure, under anxiety, and you go on to that extravagance spree, or you're not able to manage the finances, so I would say this thing, that as much as the hopefulness is there in this week, by the end of the week there's going to be anxiety, which a lot of the Cancer Lagna native have to deal with. So doing meditation and all, or let's say for example, like doing some charities or donation on Saturdays and Sunday might be a right way, like, you know, exhausting energy. Like even if you feel very energetic and all, or a lot of surplus energy you have, much better go on a extra workout session, go for a jog, do some extra workout in the gym, because you have a lot of surplus energy. If you're not going to burn it, it's gonna in the form of the outburst, lashing out at people. So just be very mindful of that. So yes guys, overall it's a very hopeful, very optimistic week for the Cancer Lagna natives. Now guys, when I was like looking at in terms of the tarot messages and all, so over there I got this energy that in the middle there is a 6 of the wands card. So that in itself tells about that yes, by the middle of the week, I mentioned the Moon and the Jupiter conjunction, some sort of good news, happy news might come. You're coming out when like 5 of Pentacles is reversed, and when Moon would have just come out of the 9th house from the influence of the Rahu. So let's say for example, if there have been some issues of being misguided, being misled by someone, this is how the energy of that week will start. By the middle of the week, there's a very positive energy, and by the end of the week, yes, there's a death card, it is reversed, but Moon is going to be conjunct with Mars in your 12th house. So just do not offend someone. So like sometimes, you know, it's like just driven by when the impulse is so high, oh, I just want to break up, I do not want to see your face again, I'm never going back to you, this and that. Just be very mindful of that. Now guys, when we talk about from the Leo Lagna natives, so guys, in your case, the Moon is going to be starting the week from your 8th house, and it is going to be finishing the week in your 11th house. Guys, the energy of this week is like very favorable, very fortunate. Moon is going to be transiting from your 9th house as well over there. Like on Tuesday only, when Jupiter is going to be coming out of its retrograde motion. So, and Saturn is giving its like third aspect to this Moon. So I would say this thing that like Monday and Tuesday might be slightly stressful for people who are planning to undertake any travel. So be very mindful of that. But at the same time, Tuesday might, many people, Tuesday and Wednesday, they might hear some good news or some positive development on your career front as well. If there have been some like for long, there have been some blockages, delays, you're not finding the clarity, any deal which has been long struck. So by Tuesday and Wednesday, there's a high possibility that you will see it, you will see the development over there. So regarding that, Tuesday, Wednesday is very favorable energy for you. Along with that guys, because in your case, Mars is a Yogarak planet for you. The Moon and the Mars combination, the Chandra Mangal Yuti, is generally considered as good. especially in terms of the wealth. It is taking place in your 11th house. So guys, if I were to summarize, the highlight of this week is that in terms of prioritizing any of your career goals, the energy of this week is very, very favorable. Like especially for those people who are like out of the job, they are going for interviews and something, you will see some positive development happening over there. And yes, for even for all the business professionals and all, there's going to be spike in your income as well. So some sort of like over where any common connection would have played an important role. So guys, if I were to summarize, a very good week for the career, for enhancement of your status, of your reputation, and I would say friends and the connection will also play a very important role. It's just like that while undertaking any of the travels and something, just be very mindful, be very careful over there. Now guys, when I look at the tarot message for you guys, so the energy came out to be extremely positive. So it's just like that there's a high possibility, like if you're already like courting someone, you are single, and you are just very hopeful about running into someone, some love, some romance and all. So the Lovers card, the Three of Cups card, in any case is a card of celebration in the matters of love, in the matters of emotional fulfillment and all. So I would say this thing, and some sort of some senior female might also play a very significant role, like she might act as a wingman or something. But I would say that yes, this is how the energy of this week is turning out for the Leo Lagna natives. Now guys, when we talk about for the Virgo Lagna natives, so guys, in your case, moon will start its journey from your 7th house and it will end the week transiting from your 10th house. So guys, to begin with, during this week, because moon is going to be getting exalted in your 9th house on Wednesday, Thursday, Friday. Right at that time on Tuesday, Jupiter is also coming out of its retrograde motion as well. So I would say this thing, that if any of the long awaited work has been a matter of concern for you, during this week you will see some positive development in that front. Especially like any of the travels, any of the pilgrimage during this week will prove out to be very, very fortunate. Although you have to be regular with your prayers every day, but on this week, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday is going to be very promising for you. For those people who are like awaiting any of the immigration response, any of the enrollment to any foreign university, verdict in your favor in any lawsuit kind of situation and all. So in all these kind of situation and scenarios, the energy of this week is going to be supporting you. It's just like that guys, on Saturday and Sunday, moon is going to be getting conjunct with the Mars in your 10th house. Now Mars is not a very favorable planet for you, and even like moon for your ascendant lord's point of view is also not that favorable. So at your work front, just in order to fast pace things, just a lot many times we take up too many things because of the deadlines, and we try to multitask, and because of that this could be a case that either some issue happened, or you gotten into argument with someone at workplace with your bosses and something. So I would say this thing, that take only that much in your hand which you can manage very well. For those people who are in any of the leadership role, like senior leadership role, it's going to be very auspicious time for them. And yes guys, on Monday and Tuesday, moon is going to be transiting from your 8th house, and Saturn is going to be giving its 3rd aspect to it. So especially Monday and Tuesday seems to be very a time of the self introspection, especially if you are connected with the fields of insurance, occult, research, might be slightly beneficial time for them. So yes guys, this is how the energy of this week is turning out. So if I were to summarize, also guys, because in your case Venus is already there in your 7th house, and now your 7th lord is coming out of its retrograde motion in the 9th house. So yes, even for all those kind of people who are on a lookout for an arranged marriage proposal or something, the week can actually prove out to be fortunate, that suddenly you get a proposal from somewhere, you hear some good news from somewhere. So any of those kind of area situation where our family has a say, or we have left everything in the hands of the God, in the divinity. So I would say that some sort of development, clarity you can hear during this week. It's just like that on Saturday and Sunday, just try not to get too aggressive at work. That's all what I can say. Now guys, when we talk about the tarot message for you guys, So guys, over here the message came out to be with a lot of stress. So the swords card came out to be like 9 of swords, 10 of swords. So that in itself is just giving us this message that do not regret too much on the past. Whatever would have happened in the past, what do you call that, there's a saying, bygones are bygones. So do not ponder too much over the past regrets or past mistake. That's all what I can say, because if you will go on to that route, you might over stress, overkill yourself with the stress and all. So be very mindful of that. And because guys, only if you are able to manage the stress well, you will be able to see regarding your future goals with clarity. Otherwise, the two of wands have come out to be reversed. So that simply means that just because you are too much in your head, you are too much into stress and inner conflict, that you are not able to see the future clearly. That's all what I can say. Now guys, when we talk about from the Libra Lagna natives point of view, so guys, for the Libra Lagna natives, guys, in your case, the moon will start its journey from your like 6th house and it will end the week in your 9th house. So guys, during this week, moon is going to be getting conjunct with an exalted, like moon is getting exalted, and it is going to get conjunct with Jupiter, which would have just come out of its long retrograde motion in your 8th house. So I would say this thing that a lot many Libra Lagna natives will stand a chance for some sudden sum of money where you were not expecting, and suddenly you like receive some sum of money. Okay, I did not say that. But on Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, if you want to get a lotto ticket, please don't mind doing that. Guys, listen to me. Jupiter will then afterwards will move to your 9th house. That means you just have like how much time? In the month of May, Jupiter will move. Then after that, it is only going to come back after like 10, 11, 12 years. So that means this is a good time for that. In your case, Jupiter is going to be getting direct in your 8th house, and moon is your 10th lord as well, getting exalted. So yes guys, some sort of positive development, especially for those people who are like connected with the 8th house related businesses. Like you are like in any research forum, you are like in any of the FBI, CIA, RAW, or this could be insurance, investment banking, you are a surgeon. So if in any capacity, if you are operating in the domain of the 8th house, your 10th lord is getting exalted during this week, and it's a overlap of the things. Jupiter has now also turned direct. So that means Wednesday, Thursday, Friday seems to be very conducive, favorable for some positive, quick development, which will have an impact in your joint resources, in your finances, in your career as well. We can anticipate that. Along with that guys, on this Monday and Tuesday, when like moon is going to be like transiting from your 7th house, it is going to be receiving the 3rd aspect from the planet Saturn as well. So yes, as much as loving and caring you are, but let's say for example, for those people who are already worried, like right now in your life, any of the concerns you are dealing with, you are battling with in the matters of the 7th house, this could be you are single, planning to get married, or you're already married, you're not very happy. There's a famous saying, marriage is like a sweet. Those who ate, they also cry. Those who want to eat it, they're also crying. So I mean to say, in any capacity, if any of the stress point of yours right now is connected to the 7th house, it might be slightly stressful. So be very mindful of that. But yes guys, and even by the end of the week, when moon is going to be getting conjunct with the planet Mars, so like there could be some last minute kind of travel which might get planned with the family, with the friends. So that can be anticipated. So yes guys, the overall theme of this week is that there's going to be significant development in your career for sure. Something which has been long awaited can be foreseen, or you might be able to make some breakthrough, some sudden sum of money. A lot many people will stand a chance to get that. I did not give you any lotto advice. It was not me, it was my brother. I'm just joking. So be open to that. And yes, by the end of the week, some sort of last minute, very quick adrenaline rush, I also want to go there, I also want to be a part of this trip. So that trip or that plan can also get materialized. Overall guys, it's a good week, like a week which is going to be filled with lot of surprises. Now guys, the tarot, when I tried to look at the tarot, now guys, when we talk about the tarot message for you guys, So guys, in your case, if you will pay attention, like the 10 of the wands came, which is just telling about too much of the stress at work. You might be dealing with that, so manage everything well. Your emotional health, your mental health, your personal life, everything is important. After that, in the middle, there is a King of the Cups card. So if right now any of the very senior male member is a epicenter of your concern right now, you're not getting that much love, attention from that person, that still is going to be a concern. Or this could be a case that not much in control, in command of your emotions, of your feelings. And yes guys, moving ahead, like the way I mentioned, 9 of the Pentacles card came out to be as the final outcome for this week. So yes, enjoyment, celebration is going to be on the cards for the Libra Lagna natives during this week. Now guys, when we talk about the Scorpio Lagna natives, so guys, in your case, as you can see that the moon will start its journey from your like 5th house, and it is going to be ending the week in your 8th house. So guys, yes, the week is very sensitive. To begin with, on Tuesday, planet Jupiter is coming out of its long retrograde motion, and around close to the same time only, moon is also getting conjunct with this Jupiter, getting exalted as well. So guys, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday is going to be very prominent, very promising for you, especially in terms of your career, like some sort of significant news, especially in those areas where there have been something which you have been chasing from past couple of months. There is going to be some sudden news which you can hear over there. And also guys, for all those people who are in that sort of courting spree, that you are single, you want to be mingle again, want to date someone and all, so regarding that front as well, in your 5th house and your 7th house, like Jupiter is your 5th lord, and in the 5th house there is already too much of the energy, because during this week Venus and Rahu on Monday and Tuesday are going to be very tightly conjunct, almost of the same degrees, 5 degrees in the Pisces. So that simply means guys, yes, in terms of love, romance, some good news in the business can be foreseen. So regarding that front, the week is very significant. Only guys, by the end of the week, like on Saturday and Sunday, your ascendant lord is already afflicted in the 8th house, and now the transiting moon is also going over there. And guys, you know this thing, that moon is your like 9th lord as well, 9th lord, 12th from it, and then in this kind of alignment. So on Saturdays and Sunday you have to be very careful. Do not take any risk, do not take any chance. Like the way we say this thing guys, that you know, sometimes like these days people go for those places which are very haunted, some sort of very dangerous places, being very close to the nature, just to take that selfie, just to take that picture. So just be very mindful guys. If I were to say, Saturday and Sunday is making you very prone, very vulnerable. This could be some injury, this could be some injury as well, or this could be some sort of wrong decision as well. So it is making you vulnerable regarding that front as well, like being provoked by someone in impulse. You sign a deal or you agree to something regarding which you are now regretting and all. So that is the kind of energy which is getting generated by the end of the week. But yes guys, the middle of the week is very promising for you, especially having a direct impact on your public image, on your matrimonial relationship front, and also on the business front. Monday and Tuesday could be slightly sensitive because moon is going to be transiting from your like 6th house, receiving the 3rd aspect from the planet Saturn. Although it is going to be equally beneficial time for people who are like trying to arrange any money, any of the loan related concern and all is going to be equally beneficial. So yes guys, the vulnerability, the actual vulnerability only comes by the end of the week. Apart from that, the week is has got lot in store to offer you. Now guys, when we talk about the tarot message for you guys, so yes guys, the card which I got in the middle, it was the Strength card. So that in itself is giving you strong foundation. So this year will put you in a position of power. And yes guys, by the end of the week you will find that just because the Hermit card is reversed. So yes, and we know when moon is getting conjunct with Mars in the 8th house, so you might be seeking for some answer or spiritual quest, finding deeper meaning. So that is how the week is going to be ending for you guys. And yes, you are coming out of it the energy of the Queen of the Wands. So if any of the feminine related matters is a epicenter, is your chief central concern right now, by the middle of the week you will get the answer for that. Now guys, when we talk about from the Sagittarius Lagna natives point of view, so guys, in your case, as you can see this thing, that the moon is going to be starting the week from your like 4th house, and it is going to be ending the week in your 7th house. So guys, to begin with, during this week, the good news is that your ascendant lord is coming out of its long retrograde motion, and the transiting moon is also going to be getting exalted and getting conjunct with this Jupiter. So guys, Wednesday, Thursday and Friday is especially auspicious, favorable for the Sagittarius Lagna natives, over where, like if you are operating in the business of the 6th house, you are a health expert, fitness expert, any of the competitive exam you have to write on Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, any of the lawsuit related concern, anything connected with the domain of the 6th house, Wednesday, Thursday and Friday energy at your work seems to be very promising for you. And yes guys, on like Saturday and Sunday, moon is going to be finishing the week in your 7th house. So just be very mindful, do not get into any conflict, any fight with your partner. Moon and Mars energy is so called as the Chandra Mangal Yoga. It is considered as good for the finance, for the business deals and all. But when we talk about our personality flaws, because you know moon and Mars getting conjunct in the Gemini in the 7th house, that means argument, very stark, very piercing kind of argument with the partner, with the spouse. So there's a slight vulnerability energy of that. From the business point of view, I'm not seeing you that vulnerability. Along with that guys, the stress zone for this week is that on Monday and Tuesday, this transiting moon from the 5th house is going to be receiving the 3rd aspect from the planet Saturn as well. So Monday and Tuesday, a lot of the people might be finding themselves stressed on the matters of the 5th house. This could be if you are of that age, being stressed on the performance of your children. Some people might be stressed on the account of their love life, on their academics and all. But I would say with the pace of the week, and especially by the middle of the week, there's a strong clarity. Guys, Jupiter is a slow moving planet. It's the one of the biggest planet in our solar system. So that means Jupiter turning direct now, and it is your ascendant lord as well. So that means, and transiting moon is making connection around the same time. So the 6th house is the focal point. So some good result will come during this week. That's all what I can say. Especially for the service professionals, it's a good week. While dealing with your partner, just be very mindful, do not get into argument with your spouse. And guys, the tarot theme which I have taken out for you guys is the Judgment card came out to be upright. So yes, there's a high possibility that you will take very fair decision. Like if you are in a situation where you are managing multiple things and you have to make up your mind, take the decision, take the call, so you are in a right frame of mind. Along with that guys, the 10 of the cups card also, it's a good energy for family camaraderie and all. And by the end of the week, moon and Mars combination in your 7th house, I hope you have not beaten up by your partner. So I do not know who has more power in your relationship, but it looks like that you do not have that. Your partner is more powerful. So just be very mindful guys. By the end of the week, the energy does not seems to be very favorable for you. So moving ahead guys, now when we talk about for the Capricorn Lagna natives. So guys, for the Capricorn Lagna natives, the week will start with moon transiting, starting its journey from your 3rd house, and will end the week in your 6th house. So guys, in a way, majority of the conjunction during this week is putting you in a position of advantage. Like even if like on Saturday and Sunday, moon and Mars getting conjunct in the 6th house, it is considered as good. It makes people very fierce, very competitive. If you're trying to get any of the loan approved, it is going to be favorable time for you. If you're already in a leadership role, it's favorable for you. And yes, on Tuesday, Jupiter coming out of its like retrograde motion, and the transiting moon is getting exalted and getting conjunct with this Jupiter in the 5th house. So yes guys, if I were to say, your 3rd house is already very accentuated, Venus being exalted over there, conjunct with Rahu, and the lord of that house, the dispositor of Venus, is now also coming out of its retrograde motion. So I would say that yes, in the matters of the love, romance, or like for you to manifest a partner, like to have a date, or this could be a case that if you are in any of the artistic creative line, standing a chance for some auditions, some consideration for work, or if you have already worked in some project and that project is getting released during this time, so getting good response for your work and all. So that is how the energy of this week is going to be turning out for you guys. See, on Monday and Tuesday, moon is going to be transiting from your 4th house, receiving the 3rd aspect from the planet Saturn from the 2nd house. So a lot of people might be anxious and worried on the account of their bank balance and their savings and all. So emotionally it might be stressful, where you might be overthinking. So that's the first thing which I want to say. Second thing is that, yes guys, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, the heart, the core of this week is giving you a lot of power, giving you a lot of strength. And yes guys, when we talk about the 5th house and the 9th house over here, more than our capabilities, it's the divinity, it's the blessing, it's the kripa which makes us move forward. So yes guys, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, like whether you are a student, you're trying to manifest a partner, you are an artist, you are an athlete, you are a sports person, you have to write any competitive exam, so I would say any of those matters, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday seems to be favorable. And on Saturday and Sunday, again guys, any competitive thing, getting any of the loan credit approved, or like if you are in any of the challenging kind of nature of work, like where there is a lot of sales, a lot of inner politics, so you will be able to manage all these things very well. That's how guys the theme is coming out for the Capricorn Lagna natives for this week. Now guys, the tarot message for you guys is that so as you can see guys, like you are coming out from the 2 of the swords. So 2 of the swords simply tells about that there might have been some lack of clarity in the past. This is where you are coming from in the middle. Again guys, the 10 of the wands card in your situation is working out favorably, because it's just like that you are not like enduring the burden of something which is beyond your range, or which is just putting you in a turbulent kind of situation. It is a kind of yoga. The energy in this week is in your favor. Like the way we say, in a good time, if you do the hard work, you build things for you, and in the difficult times try to or manage to keep it low. The theme of this week is a lot in your favor. So that is just simply telling about that even if you have to walk extra mile, work extra, do that, because the energy and the omens are actually supporting you. And yes guys, by the end of the week, yes, for Cupid to strike or some opportunity, some message for you with the page, we can attach it like that. Now guys, when we talk about for the Aquarius Lagna natives, so guys, in your case, the week will start when moon is going to be transiting from your 2nd house, and it will end when moon is going to be getting conjunct with the Mars in your 5th house. So guys, to begin with, like the energy of this week, like especially on Tuesday when Jupiter is coming out of its long retrograde motion, and on Wednesday, Thursday, Friday when like moon is getting exalted, getting conjunct with the planet Jupiter, there's a high possibility on Wednesday, Thursday, Friday either you might be organizing any of the function, anushthan, religious ritual, puja, or you might be kind of instigated to visit any of the religious place or something. There's a heightened chance for that. But again guys, the good part is that after this, Jupiter is not going to be coming back very soon to this placement. And the importance of all these planets in the transit, especially the slow moving planets, being stationed in a sign is that it's the transiting moon which activates them, and for those 2.5 days the theme is going to be like that. And Taurus is important. Taurus is money, Jupiter is also wealth and blessings, and moon gets exalted over here. So I mean to say guys, on Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, some auspicious event in the family or some happy news you might also hear. So in terms of witnessing any good news impacting your family life or your happiness of the family can be anticipated for the Wednesday, Thursday, Friday. Along with that guys, on like Monday and Tuesday, your moon is going to be transiting from the 3rd house, and receiving the third aspect from the planet Saturn as well. So a lot many people are going to be motivated, driven, and even under some pressure you are going to be performing well. So just try not to undermine your own potential. That's all what I can say. You need that motivation, especially on the Mondays and Tuesday. And yes guys, by the end of the week, on Saturday and Sunday, Moon is going to be getting conjunct with the planet Mars in the 5th house. So called Chandra Mangal Yoga. We have seen this thing that because Venus is also there in your like 2nd house. So Mars is your 10th lord as well. So 10th lord being there in the 5th house, Moon getting conjunct with it. So especially guys, people who are like working as independent consultant, this could be good time for those kind of people. But again guys, whenever like Moon and Mars are in this combination, so in terms of your risk in the stock market, you have to be slightly careful guys. In your case, now Venus and Rahu is there in your 2nd house, and Rahu just is greedy, and now Venus is also conjunct with it. So it is also, now it is being very easily tempted. Now it is in a very tempting kind of situation to do something to make quick money, and this conjunction of Moon with this Mars in the 5th house will be an instigating factor for that. It might be a trigger for that. So on Saturday and Sunday you have to be very careful. But again guys, you know, in a way we say this thing that Mars in terms of the courting turned out to be good planet, because somehow we do not know from where the confidence comes. You know, when in other times you might not be able to express your love, your feelings, but when Mars is influencing and Moon is making a connection, I do not know from where the confidence comes. So yes, in terms of the courtship, for people who are like in sports, athletics and something, for artists, creative people and all, it's going to be very, very good time. It's just like that in stock market, trading and all, you have to be very careful. Rahu, Venus in the 2nd house is very strongly activated, and Rahu is like a greedy energy which is just going to be provoking you for decision which might not be very well calculated. That's what I'm trying to say. But yes guys, the highlight of this week or the focal point of this week is Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, some auspicious event in your family life can be foreseen. Now guys, when we talk about the tarot message which I got for you guys, so guys, in your case, as you can see that in the middle there is a 3 of the Wands card which has come, which is a very good energy. Like, you know, 3 of Wands in the middle generally tells about that we are already well settled. Now we are looking forward to better horizon, how to broaden our horizon, better opportunities, how to improve, outgrow from our current situation. In short, thinking in the lines of expansion, growth and more opportunities, welcoming them. And yes, immediate after that is also the 8 of Pentacles. And again guys, because the Hermit card is reversed, as the very first card is reversed, so that also tells about that anything which you have been long seeking answer, so your quest, your search is coming to an end, and now you are clear with your path and you already started working. That's how the energy is building up for the Aquarius Lagna natives. Now guys, when we talk about for the Pisces Lagna natives, so guys, in your case, the week will start when Moon is going to be transiting from your 1st house in itself, and it is going to be ending the week being transiting in your 4th house. So guys, to begin with, like Wednesday, Thursday, Friday is going to be important for you, because Jupiter is going to be coming out of its long retrograde motion, and during the same time only Moon is getting exalted, getting conjunct with this Jupiter. 3rd house is a very important house. You know, it gives us the power, energy and courage to initiate things, and you're going to have that power to do, initiate those kind of, you know, to start working on your plans. Like anything which you have in the back of your mind, and Jupiter was retrograde, you were not being able to get a right impetus, right thrust, right force. This could be support from people, this could be the motivation. Jupiter is your ascendant lord as well, right? So definitely Wednesday, Thursday, Friday you will see the wheel suddenly moving in a positive direction. Guys, Monday and Tuesday might be slightly stressful in the matters of the finances. Saturn is giving its 3rd aspect to this Moon, which is going to be transiting from your 2nd house. Be very mindful of that. And yes guys, on Saturday and Sunday, moon is going to be getting conjunct with this Mars in the 4th house. In a way guys, Mars, like whenever it is making any connection with the 4th house, so let's say for example any of the housing related deal, like you have to get any of the house renovation, sign any lease, sign any contract, you have to move, so all those things can be prioritized. So overall guys, the energy of this week is very favorable. It's your ascendant lord is coming out of its long retrograde, so you shall welcome it, enjoy it, celebrate it. That's all what I can say. And yes, when we talk about the tarot message guys for you, so oh my god, the message is very very positive. So the Two of the Cups, the card of positive alliance and coming from a place of strength. Again guys, for any of the focal point, what energy it is coming from, where it is coming from, that also matters the most. So my god, strength, and then the Two of Cups, and immediate after that Four of the Wands. So yes guys, some positive union, positive collaboration is on the cards for the Pisces Lagna during this week. So yes guys, this is something which I wanted to say as a part of my inputs. For further more updates and notification on the divine science of Vedic astrology, please subscribe to my YouTube channel and follow me on my Instagram account. Dhanyavad.